Did your mom make you do the walls when you were younger? My mom would be like, put some elbow grease, but you had to scrub the walls on the weekend. That'll learn you to keep your hands off them damn walls. So I'm going to get this together. And that'll learn me to keep my hand off that glass. But over time, with enough pressure from those who surrounded you, who seemed convinced that their practice way was more valid than your way, and therefore ultimately better, Grand Rising, how are you? It is Vlogmas day 21. I've been avoiding you guys, and I'm sorry, I have. If you're wondering what's on my eyelashes, it's conditioner to grow out my own lashes, which they're really thin. You can't tell because the white makes it look fuller, but this is the first time I've really just had my own lashes in maybe a good 8 months. I'd have to go back and check the footage, but I think it's at least 6 months. Anyway, I'm making my coffee, making a list. I am going to be productive this week. There's a couple things I want to do. I want to clean my house, kitchen, bedroom. I want to get my closet organized, which means I got to go down to the storage. Also going to decorate. I know. I'm making my coffee if you hear that in the background. Actually, it's not even going yet. It's like the machine is warming up. Okay, now I'm making coffee. And right there, that is from yesterday. Oh my God. When is the last time I talked to you guys? I think, was it yesterday? It might have been 2 days ago. When I got the biscuits, yeah, that was 2 days ago. So that coffee is actually from 2 days ago. I just finished it yesterday. Well, I drank it yesterday. I just poured out the rest because I'm like, it's been sitting out. Anyway, I have been watching, I think I told you guys, I watch Nick and Carla. I'm a member of their channel, and I'm a member of their reaction channel. I also watch their vlog channel, and they just did this whole thing on a morning routine that made so much more sense to me. I need a morning routine. They based it on like habits of wealthy people, but I think it's more like the habits of productive people. I mean, the people doing it might be wealthy too, but I'm just saying wherever you are, you don't have to be wealthy to do it. Maybe it's on the road to wealthiness, but the structure of it was really explained, and I think I understood it better from them, because I know you guys are like, come on girl, it's a bunch of morning routine videos and evening routine videos. But because they're minimalist, I don't think they focused on the selling part of it. If you watch some channels like, and I mean, I'm not knocking them. Look, get your Cheerio money. You know me, get your Cheerio money. But some of the message is more about the products to make you happy than the actual practice. And I think I need a practice of a morning routine and an evening routine. My evening routine is better. It's more consistent than my morning routine because I'm not up against the clock, where I feel like if I don't get up and get on the good foot in the morning, then my routine is off. I have the most amazing days when I get up and do yoga and I meditate. So I want to build that into a practice. I want to also build in exercise. And what I'm coming to realize is having a morning routine doesn't mean it's routine every morning. So for example, for those of you guys who go to the gym, you know how you have like a leg day? So maybe I have a gym day. I'm not going to say I'm having a leg day. But maybe like on Wednesday, I go to the gym in addition to my yoga. Like I build on my morning routine. And I think that'll be good for me and for the girls, quite frankly, because then they'll know exactly when it's their walk time. And I don't know. I just feel like that makes more sense to me, of having a routine, having a time to journal, just making time for myself, building myself into the day, putting myself on the calendar, having nothing to do with what I'm buying or anything other than me. So I'm going to work on writing that down. So I'm going to do, I know this is Vlogmas, so it's a day-to-day. So today is, I'm going to commit to cleaning the kitchen and doing the laundry today because I don't want to overwhelm myself. It is 9:40. I still have 2 videos to edit because I took some time off. I also am working on a project. I mentioned it to you guys and I was like, oh, I'm going to do it for free after I say I'm not going to do it for free, and I just feel better about it. Like, I may not get paid up front, but I'm going to get paid, and I just feel like my time will be more valued. Do you know what I mean? Like, if someone knows they have to pay you, they're not going to call you for the same thing if they don't. It's just like when you have a lawyer, do you call your lawyer about everything? No, because they charge you in 15-minute increments. So some charge in hour increments. It depends on your retainer, but that's not the point. My mind is always editing what the hell comes out of my mouth. But yeah, anyway, so I'm working on that. We had a meeting yesterday. I worked a little bit of it on Saturday evening, but I feel like it's going to be fun. Like, it's an opportunity to flex my producing muscle, which I haven't produced in a while. Producing is very similar to project management. Oh, wait, I want to show you guys this. Where is it? Here, Mrs. Living in Hope. Did you see this? This is what you sent me. It has the bow from the girls because one of them was chewing on it, so I stuck it on here. But this is the only part of the fridge that has a magnet. So, hi, Mrs. Living in Hope. You're always with me. Okay. Tangent woman, where were you? I'm going to put some sugar, not sugar, but sweetener, monk fruit in my coffee real fast, and then we'll sit down. Okay. Not as much as I wanted. Doing it with one hand is a little challenging, but maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign. I'm going to tell you what thoughts were on my mind this morning. Oh, I want to show you guys. I have on my Skims, I don't know if it's officially a nightie. They call it a slip dress, but honey, if you don't slip into anything but bed, I'm going to question you. You better be slipping into bed if you have this on. The point of me, I'm going to turn it around to you guys so I can see what you're seeing. My waist is coming back, which has to be from the waist trainer, which I love, that the shaping that it's giving me. I mean, it's not a 20-year-old waist, but I'm like, I'm not mad at you. Hold on, I'm in the dark. Let me turn you around. Okay, here we go. Do you see that? The waist is coming back. I'm excited for it. The belly is there, but it's not as big. And I could pretend I have a booty if I bend over. No, seriously, my butt is more shapely than it had been before, so I'm not mad at it. I do have my bands. That's going to be part of my exercise routine. Yeah, so we are, oh, I know, I was going to tell you guys. I don't know why. I passed the mirror and I got caught up in this slip dress. I was thinking about how we have to be careful what we wish for because words can be powerful. And my younger brother was in the California State Correctional System when he passed, and he was meant to be released shortly after his murder. I mean, obviously, when they said his release date, they didn't know he was going to be murdered. But he was murdered December 27th, and I think he was meant to be released like June of 2002. And I remember in a letter he wrote of like, he's not trying to miss that date for nothing and nobody. I just have a thought of praying that he gets home as soon as possible. And then it's like, you have to be careful what you wish for because he got home sooner than his release date, but he was dead. Do you know? So I think sometimes, and I've done this a lot, sometimes I just pray that God's will be done instead of like a very specific thing. Or I will say, I'll make conscious things like I want to, hug him again, or instead of just saying I want to see him or I want to chat with him again, something that clearly indicates he's living and I'm living, or we're together in whatever plane of the universe because we're having an interaction. And even that, like, I feel like my brother does come to visit me. We don't talk, but he does come to visit me. I can feel him and he'll make his presence known. That just reminds me about intention when we are asking for things, when we are manifesting things, to be as specific as possible. So I want to do, I'm not going to call them resolutions, but desires for 2022, but I'm going to make them with intention, exactly what it is that I want. It's a good exercise for me too. Like, I grew up around a lot of passive aggressive people. I'm a recovering passive aggressive person. And so sometimes we're asking, I told you guys this, like my boyfriend's mom, who was like, somebody should do the dishes. I hope somebody does. And then it's like, somebody was supposed to, nobody did, whatever. It's back a couple of vlogs ago. But so I recognize that my communication can be clearer, and I just want to make conscious decisions about what I'm communicating, what I'm asking, what energy I'm putting out there. And I think that'll put me in a better place. So not that I'm in a bad place, but why not be in a better place if you can be in a better place? You know what I'm saying? Whew. And I'm looking at this door on my room. It definitely needs to be clean. The glass has fingerprints all over it. Like, there's a door handle, sis. Use the handle. Yeah, it's probably me and Cheyenne doing it, but whatever. We'll Did your mom make you do the walls when you were younger? My mom would be like, put some elbow grease, but you had to scrub the walls on the weekend. That'll learn you to keep your hands off them damn walls. So I'm going to get this together. And that'll learn me to keep my hand off that glass. There's actually a lot of glass I need to clean. I was looking at my window up there. I got to get the ladder out. I had sprayed some stuff on there and then it streaked. And I don't know why I never went back and did it. But I'm not going to judge my former self. I'm going to love my current self. And current self loves me enough to keep my house clean. So we're going to work on that as we look at all the stuff on the counter back there, girl. But it's okay. Yeah, so we're going to be a little busy today. I'm going to edit and then I'll come back. Excited about the project. I'm going to do some of the project work. I do not think, I'm just going to say now, I called my mom last night and she didn't answer. I'm going to call her again today. And I don't think I'm going to go to California. Like, Saturday, New York had its highest infection rate. I want to say they said since the beginning of the pandemic, which is really scary because you remember what we had last year. And New York City has some good precautions in place, but there are still people out who are not vaccinated or, you know, more likely to be spreading a full viral load. I don't want to get into the politics of it, but the science of it is if you are vaccinated, even if you get infected, your viral load is not going to be as high. So even if you do pass it on, you're not passing on as great a load. So it's not as infectious, right? I don't know why I air quoted. It's not as infectious. And when you're not vaccinated and you get it, there's nothing in there to fight it. So woohoo, that virus has a good time, which is why we have the variants. I think people get confused about that when they're like, oh, if the vaccine really works, you wouldn't have the variants. If the vaccine was in everybody and people were fully vaccinated, we wouldn't have as many variants, period. Go back and read about the flu, the influenza. Anyway, my mom is immunocompromised. Does it make sense for me to leave one of the places where it's popping and risk infecting her? And I was like, I'm going to get a test, I think today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Originally I said today, but tomorrow I have to go to the dermatologist. That way I just limit my interactions in and outside of this building. And then I was like, I could do that and I can get a test when I get there and make sure I'm okay. However, I could have caught it during the travel that wouldn't show up on a test when I land, right? It would take a day or two. Or it could have been like I got it 2 days before I left. And so I do get a positive, and then what? I'm staying in a hotel the whole time. I could have just stayed at home in my apartment. You know what I mean? Like, that's a great expense to just sit in a hotel room. So I think that makes the most sense for me, especially given that the travel is so heavily populated right now because of the holidays. Like, maybe it makes sense for me to go see her for Valentine's Day or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I always try to double up on my vacations around holidays so I get more bang for my buck. You know, like this week, I only had to take 4 days off because Friday is Christmas Eve. And our company, you get Christmas Eve and Christmas off, but because Christmas lands it on a weekend, it's moot. But do I need to do that? Like, I want to see my mom, so I can go Valentine's Day. I can go some other time where it's not as many people traveling. And I am, like, I had a fever. I feel like I had a fever and I've been tired. So that's part of the reason why I want to also get tested. So, long story long, I'm probably not going. Once I talk to my mom and confirm that, then I need to order food to cook Christmas dinner. I know that sounds crazy, but I mean, she might feel a different way, and then I'll go ahead and go, or she'll be like, "I'll see you anyway." Hopefully, she doesn't, but I'm going to make that decision in concert with her thoughts, feelings, desires. I am blessed, no matter what, that I got to spend 6 months of last year with her, where I know some people are barely seeing their family members, so I'm not trying to be greedy. Yeah. All right, I'm going to drink my coffee before it gets cold. I'm going to start editing. I'm going to play with the girls because they seem a little frisky. I'm sure you hear their squeaky toys. Oh, but they each have their own toy. They normally don't do that. They usually want the same toy, and then it becomes a game, and then it turns into anger. But I'm going to show you they each have their own toy, which is kind of cute. Oh, what happened to your toy, Justice? Get it. Where's your toy, Justice? Where's yours? Oh, wait, one last thing, because I need somebody to talk to about this. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, seriously? She knows he's not black, right? Because I used to think he was, and then I saw an interview. He's straight up Italian, and he said he does not date black girls. I'm so disturbed. I'm so disturbed. And SNL had no audience at an abundance of caution, which I know that means the variant is a big deal because I was part of the team that brought them back, and having an audience was crucial. Yeah, I just saw that. Am I the last one to know that Kim and Pete are dating? Like, I almost am like, sometimes I forget they're not regular people. Because then I'm like, oh yeah, he's a star. Like the same thing when Colin Jost was dating or is now married to Scarlett Johansson. It's like, oh yeah, he's a star. Go ahead, Pete. So the two Staten Island boys pulled some baddies. Anyway, let me know your thoughts because I don't want to be shady. Let me know your thoughts. All right, I just got off with Mom. Oh my God, it was such a long conversation. I didn't put on my clothes and everything, but I haven't taken my hair down. I'm not going to California. We talked about maybe the week after, but the risk is still going to be the same. So I'm gonna go later. That's all there is to it. Which is okay because before I called her, I was looking at ticket prices and I'm just like, oh my God, it's gonna be expensive. If I fly JFK to SFO, there is a Delta direct flight, but it's only Delta One, which there's no room. I know it seems crazy because Delta One has the beds. There's no room for the puppies underneath the seat. You know what I mean? Like, because it is a bed, you can lay all the way down. There's like a footrest. There's not enough room to slide something under there. Does that make sense? Anyway, we'll figure it out. But I'm not going. I'm not going. I have this little hair. What do you guys think? I'm debating if I should twist my hair or if I should do flexi rods on my hair. I didn't stretch it last night, so it's a big poof. There's a band back there somewhere. Yeah. What are y'all's thoughts? I'm going to do it, I think, Wednesday. I'm leaning toward the flexi rod, although I feel like the twist would give it more rest because I don't have to deal with it every day. I don't have to touch it. Well, you know what I mean. I don't have to manipulate it as much. All right, let me finish editing this. It looks like Justice is trying to get in my lap. So I'm going to edit and then I'll be back. All right, I'm in Cheyenne's bathroom again. The lighting is better in here. I'm going to wash my face. This is the Basis Clean Face Wash. This I get on Amazon. It's got hair paint on it, but this is the Balm. Oil-free, soap-free gel with gentle botanicals, foams away makeup, dirt, pollution for clean, refreshed skin. So I'm going to use that. I'm also going to use this lip mask. Smooch it. It's a scrub. A lip scrub. Take my word for it. And then I'm going to do this organic Evanescence pumpkin latte hydration mask because my skin is looking, how can I do this? Let me turn it around. I think, yeah, let me turn it around. Hold on. Okay, here we go. My skin is looking dehydrated. I was just editing and I was like, whew. Or I was downloading the clips from today and I'm having a little bit of irritation. So there's like a little pimple coming up over here and one down here. I think I'm gonna zip off my sideburns too while I'm in here so I can get product in there, all on the sides of my face. Yes, I feel like I look like Cruella de Vil with my, or no, what is it? The Bride of Frankenstein. But I'm gonna do that and then I'm going to, after I take the hydration mask off, I'm going to steam my face, just so it gets, you know, your good girlfriend had some wine a couple times this weekend. And I think that's why my lips are looking dry and my skin is looking a little parched. So I'm going to steam it after I scrub it and mask it and see if that looks any better. We'll do, this is our before shot. And then we'll do an after. And just see, you know, what we got going. I think I'm going to go ahead and twist my hair. So if you voted for twist, ding, 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 you won. I think I'm going to twist it so that I don't have to keep manipulating it. Because I think even if it's twisted, I can wash it. Yeah. I'm going to the dermatologist tomorrow, which if you follow me on my other channel, you know that's my IVF unicorn. I'm just going to get a skin check and get a new prescription for my Retin-A. But you know, I want to look cute while I'm there. So we're going to get it together. That's the thing, too, I will say about when you get your lips filled. You got to be on point with them because they're just more noticeable. And this is, I didn't do any water yesterday. I might have done half of one of the bottles. So I'm going to get some water down, but I got to get this skin off. And you can't have that if you're going to wear a matte lipstick. Not that I need to be worried about a lipstick because it's mask all the time. However, I might just want to be cute for me. You know, it's my lips for me. Here comes the puppy brigade.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Room at the table for big and for small. The fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, there's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. There's something that happens when something that happens when December ends, when December ends, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play. Santa Claus is packing the presents, making sure you've been behaving okay. Merry Christmas, honey.
I got this steamer on Amazon. I'll link it in the description box below. It smells good already. I put lavender oil in there. It smells really yummy. So I'm just going to put this towel over my head to help capture the steam. Hey, set a timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting now.
That was 7 minutes. The way this is situated, my whole head doesn't fit in there because the steam is coming out from right here, so I could burn myself. So I did a good part of my forehead in the middle of my face. I'm gonna go in for a few more minutes and do my chin. So let me turn this back on. Hey, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
Okay, I'll be back. Stop. Okay. The heater just kicked on too. So that was 3 minutes. I did like a minute and a half this way and a minute and a half this way, and I tried to get some of my neck. The neck is really sensitive. I think if I would have realized when I was younger how sensitive the neck is, I would have put on a lot more sunscreen on my neck. it's the skin on there is really sensitive. I say all that to say it was getting a little hot, so I tilted my head back down. I am now gonna get some AHA and some oil. The AHA, the alpha hyaluronic acid, is good for moisture, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on to seal it. Or I don't know if it's an oil, it's like a vitamin C serum. Let me grab it and I'll show you, and I'll be right back. Okay. My nose is red. That might be the most Christmas I get, is looking like Rudolph. Let me move this. Let me unplug it. My girls are circling. So I brought back 3 things. The first one is the Hyaluronic acid serum. Costa Baha. This is on Amazon. I'll put it in the links below. Let me see. Can I get that in? There we go. There's that. Then I am going to, I think the next thing I'll do is my vitamin C tea infused serum from Teamy. Can you see that label? There we go. And then I'm gonna finish it off with the hyaluronic acid serum, vitamin C and E. So I love my Teamy. This definitely has to stay in a cabinet because it's in see-through glass. It's in glass, which is good, but it's see-through. You want your serums really to be in a dark glass. Same for your vitamins, so that they're not, the nutrients and the potency is not impacted by sunlight if it's in a dark glass bottle. Or a dark bottle. I mean, glass is better just because you don't have to worry about, I'm gonna go on a rant, toxins that can impact your endocrine system. So glass avoids the toxins. The darkness of the glass is what protects the ingredients. So first I'm gonna pump this on. I'm just gonna put it on this lovely brush because I want to generously and quickly get it on. Oh, I think the steam dried out my eye cream. I didn't think about that. Or just made it separate. My eyelash serum. That's alright. There you go. I was gonna do microneedling on my face this past weekend, but then I was like, oh, I'm going to the dermatologist. Like, I don't want to have any inflammation that I've caused, so that she can do a good skin check on me. So yeah, there's a breakout right there. I might see if she can put some cortisone in there. If you like to do Biore strips, oh, I have one here too. This is a good time to do it after you finish steaming your face. I am being lazy and not doing it because I do have to get to my hair. I think I'm gonna do a story time tonight while I do my hair. So that may be one of the... I was getting a little stuck on Vlogmas, like you had to see exactly what I was doing. But then I was like, I did the one pre-recorded video about my lips and Botox, and that was well received. So I think I'm gonna try to record a couple of them back to back, and then I can just edit all at once. That way it's a little less stressful. I see some of like the big like full-time YouTubers who actually started recording by Thanksgiving, and so I only started the night before so that I could have day 1 up. Ooh, this feels good. Oh my goodness, this feels so good. I did do a little work on coming up with plans or planning. So I'm gonna read that to you guys while I do all this on my face. And my plan for planning is called I Love Me This Much. Yeah. I love me this. My handwriting is atrocious. I have a disability in my right hand, which I'm right-handed. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Teamy. And I can see this is getting oxidized. It's still good, but it's not as pink as it once was. So it's time to, I either need to use it this week or toss it. So I guess it'll be in my daily routine this week because I really like it. I don't want to toss it. Maybe I'll send them a note and ask them if they know that it's better if it's in a dark glass. I'm rubbing it on my eye area up here. And then I want to get it on my neck. Oh, I was gonna read to you guys and then I had to take my glasses off again. The things that I want to work on as far as prepping, planning. A morning routine, meal planning, an evening routine, and an evening routine. So I have to get those together. I know I want yoga in my morning routine and meditation because I have felt the difference in those. I also think I want cleaning as part of my morning routine because I get overwhelmed with it, and I don't think I'm gonna have the housekeeper lady back anytime soon, so I need to get it together. But it could be simple stuff. I think I need to stop overwhelming myself, whether it's emptying the dishwasher or loading the dishwasher, you know, while I'm making my coffee or whatever, making my bed every morning. I see that on Gina Janine. She said it's like one of the, I should research it, I'm just repeating it, forgive me, but one of the habits of effective people is making the bed, which makes sense. That is like final of this, the night has ended and it's time to get up and do some things. Oh, this feels good too. It all feels so good. The Teeny is calming. Like I can see it's taking the red out of these areas, and then this other vitamin C and vitamin E. Maybe the Teeny isn't in glass because it's not vitamin E. Is it just, or is it both vitamin C? I mean, it's in glass, not in the covered. I don't know. The hyaluronic acid is super hydrating. And so I'm just going to leave that. I'm not going to put anything else on my skin. And before I go to bed, I'm going to put on more of this serum just so I get that hydration. But I can see already it's plumping back up. The thing is when you have wrinkles or you have scarring, when you're dehydrated, it shows in your face. Like it just makes it, the scarring look more dramatic because it's not plump, right? So it just looks deeper than what it is, and it just looks more dramatic. Same with wrinkles. Just like, you know, when you're dry and ashy, like you look more craggly than if you're moisturized. Like I see it on my hands and everything else. So it's the same thing with the face, like making sure it's hydrated, moisturizer. I need to hydrate myself, so I am going to work on that. So cleaning, I want that to be a part of my morning routine. Exercise, and I think, I know I joked about it earlier, but I think I do need to have like an arms day. I want to work on arms, core, glute, thighs. I'm going to do some research. If you guys know videos, leave it down in the comments below, because I just want to figure out like, can I do like glutes and thighs on the same day? Arms and core, can I do core and glute? Because I know that jump roping works the core, it works the arms, it works the thighs, the butt, all in one, and it's cardio. So maybe I do that like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do my jump roping, and then Tuesday, Thursday, I just work on like, I want to lift weights for my arms. Maybe I do that. If you guys know like a good, actually, I have notes. You guys sent me one. It's like Mr. and Mrs. Muscle or something like that. I'm going to look that up. And then some type of hair, nails, skin / face. That might be, I don't know that I need to do my nails every day, but it needs to be somewhere in the weekly plan. Like tomorrow, I'm going to do my nails. I wanted to wait till after the dermatologist. Don't ask me why. I just, you know, whatever. But the skin has to be done in the morning and the evening no matter what. So that's got to be in the routine. Hair has to be done morning and evening no matter what. Nails, not so much. Like maybe once a week. Even with the press-ons, I polish them and I put them under the nail dryer and I take care of my cuticles. Like I'm still giving myself a little mani-pedi. I'm not gonna lie, I do my feet every 3 weeks and I do my hands like every 2 weeks. Although the last set, I got them to last 3 weeks. So we'll just say thereabouts. And then the meal planning. So, I'll put your comment. Oh no, I think I put it in the video that went out today. So if you watch Monday's vlog, your comment is there about the meal planning, and you have a protein, a grain, and vegetables. So I think I'm gonna steal that idea. I've got to do grocery shopping for, I guess for Wednesday, now that I know I'm gonna be here. So I'm gonna think about like a protein, a vegetable. The only grain I'm supposed to have on keto is like a quinoa or a couscous. You're not really supposed to have rice, but I like rice, so I'll mix that in somewhere. I want to do a fruit in there somewhere too. So I need to think through it. order my food and then get into a rhythm. I also want to do not only just meal planning, but I need the recipes to go with the meal. So actually that's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna pull recipes of things that might look interesting and then I'll order based on that. And then I think that kind of gets me where I need to be, and I can order the portion size that's right for me instead of getting like a meal prep kit where it's always for 2 people or for 4 people or 8 people or whatever. It's not for single people. And then if I take the recipes and I reduce the size, reduce the serving to 1 person, I think that gets me in a good spot. You know what I mean? My hands are sticky. Let me grab Ask and It Is Given, and then I think I'm gonna close out for the night because I just want to get some other stuff done and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. And you know, there's always tomorrow. Hang on one second. Alrighty, I'm putting this away. I dumped the water out, dried it out. It does have, I put the lavender oil in there, which has antimicrobial properties, but you want to be careful when you get yours. This is still a little damp, so I'm actually going to let it dry before I put it in the box. I'll just put it over on this towel. I use a beach towel because of the size and the weight. Like if you use a regular body towel to put over your head, it can be a little bit heavy as you're holding your head down. So the beach towel is lightweight, but it's long enough, large enough that it covers my head comfortably without hurting my neck. And I'm gonna show you the box. This is what it looks like. I've had it for a while. I just keep it in the box in my closet because I live in New York, and so it's in my bedroom closet and not in my bathroom. It's called NTFS Beauty Facial Steamer, Moisturizing Steamer. And you can see they have the essential oils here. So it's recommended, you know, for using it with that. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. This, I don't remember where I got it from, but it's a Avene Cold Cream Nourishing Lip Balm. So I put that on after I was done, which it feels nice. My lips feel so much better. All right, where's our book? Ask and It Is Given. I'm gonna sit down, I think, on the floor. Okay, and Justice has taken up residence over there. It's her show. I'm just, you know, I'm just in it. I'm just the editor of her life. Okay, so I think the last time, I think I read chapter 2 to you guys already. So let's go to chapter 3. So chapter 3, you do create your own reality. Not so very long ago, our friends, Jerry and Esther, were introduced to this phrase. You are the creator of your own reality. They had discovered the Seth books by Jane Roberts. Hey, that's enough, girls. For them, it was both an exciting prospect and a troubling one, for like so many of our physical friends, they did desire creative control of their own experience, but they were plagued with some basic questions. Is it really all right for us to choose the reality that we create? That was hurting. For us to choose the reality that we create, and if it is appropriate for us to do so, how do we go about doing it? The basis of your life is absolute freedom. You were born with an innate knowledge that you do create your own reality. And in fact, that knowledge is so basic within you that when someone attempts to thwart your own creation, you feel an immediate discord within yourself. You were born knowing that you are the creator of your own reality. And although that desire to do so pulsed within you in a powerful way, when you began to integrate into your society, you began to accept much of the same picture that others held of the way your life should unfold. So it was like they had a picture, they held up a mirror to you, and I mirrored it based on what they wanted my life to be, which resonates with me because, I mean, I think as children, it is difficult for the adults raising us to think of us as raising us with the intent to have our own autonomy, right? I think it's sort of like a new age thing that's happening now. Or if your parents were older. But there are, and I see it on YouTube, there are some parents who believe that their children are their possession and that their children are only permitted to do exactly what the parents' will is, which is interesting. And usually their punishment is harsh if they have the audacity to exert their own will. Okay, but still within you today lives the knowledge that you are the creator of your own life experience, that absolute freedom exists as the basis of your true experience, and that ultimately the creation of your life experience is absolutely and only up to you. You have never enjoyed someone else telling you what to do. I identify with that, and everybody always just told me, you're a Taurus, you're stubborn, but ever since I was little, I've always like been a little rebellious. I hate all these labels. Like, now I realize it as an adult. Like, those are labels you're putting on a child that can hinder how they create their own reality, like legit. It can just impact their thinking, right? Words are so powerful. We have to be so mindful of our words. You have never enjoyed someone else telling you what to do. You have never enjoyed being dissuaded from your own powerful impulses. But over time, with enough pressure from those who surrounded you, who seemed convinced that their practice way was more valid than your way, and therefore ultimately better, you gradually began to release your determination to guide your own life. You often found it easier just to adapt to their ideas of what was best for you rather than trying to figure it out for yourself. And you might have wrestled with that. That resonates with me because I've wrestled with that idea, and I do what they call ruminating, where it's going over and over in my head because I didn't follow my first mind. And I let someone else dissuade me, basically. And all this adapting to your society's attempts to make you fit in, and in your own attempt to find less trouble, you have unwittingly relinquished your most basic foundation, your total and absolute freedom to create. In all this adapting to your society's attempts to make you fit in, and in your own attempt to find less trouble, you have unwittingly relinquished your most basic foundation, your total and absolute freedom to create. You have not given up this freedom easily, however, and in fact, you can never truly release it, for it exists at the most basic tenet of your very being. As the most basic tenet of your very being. Still, in your attempt to release it for the sake of getting along, or in your hopeless resignation that you have no other choice than to give up your powerful right to choose, you have gone crossways to your natural current and contrary to your very soul. Girl, bro, no one else can create in your experience. This book is about your realignment with source energy. It is about your reawakening to the clarity, goodness, and power that is really who you are. It is written to assist you in consciously returning to the knowledge that you are free, and that you always have been free, and that you always will be free. Speak on it to make your own choices. And that is what I'm saying, how we have to encourage children to be able to make their own choices. We're there as their safety net, but we have to empower them to make their own choices. It makes such a huge difference in the long term. There is no satisfaction in allowing someone else to attempt to create your own reality. In fact, it is not possible for anyone else to create your own reality. Once you have realigned with eternal forces and universal laws, and with that which is truly the source of that which you are, then joyous creation beyond physical description awaits you, for you are the creator of your own experience, and there is such satisfaction in intentionally guiding your own life. You are eternal beings in physical form. You are eternal beings in physical form. You are eternal beings who have chosen to participate in this specific physical life experience for many wonderful reasons, and this time-space reality on planet Earth serves as a platform in which you are able to focus your perspective for the purpose of specific creation. You are eternal consciousness, currently in this wonderful physical body for the thrill and exhilaration of specific focus and creation. The physical being that you define as you stands on the leading edge of thought, while consciousness, which is really your source, pours through you. And in those moments of inexpressible elation, those are the times when you are wide open and truly allowing your source to express through you. Sometimes you are fully allowing the true nature of your being to flow through you, and sometimes you do not allow it to flow. There's a helicopter outside, guys. Sorry, I know you hear it. Me trying to talk louder to compete with the sound of the helicopter, because baby. Okay, sometimes you are fully allowing the true nature of your being to flow through you, and sometimes you do not allow it to flow. This book is written to help you understand that you have the ability to always allow your true nature to pour through you, and that as you learn to consciously allow your full connection with the you that is your source. She's finding my hair pieces. This book is written to help you understand that you have the ability to always allow your true nature to pour through you. You have that ability to always allow. And that as you learn to consciously allow your full connection with the you that is your source, your experience will be one of absolute joy. By consciously choosing the direction of your thoughts, you can be in constant connection with source energy, with God, with joy, and with all that you consider to be good. That's powerful, y'all. That was page 13 in the book, if you have the book. There's one more page of chapter 3, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Absolute well-being is the basis of your universe. Well-being is the basis of this universe. Well-being is the basis of all that is. It flows to you and through you. You have only to allow it. Like the air you breathe, you have only to open, relax, and draw it into your being. Can't get more natural than that. This book is about consciously allowing your natural connection to the stream of well-being. Oh, I like that, you guys. I like that. Consciously allowing. And I've been talking about that. It's been calling me. Like, think about things consciously. Don't walk through blindly. Make conscious decisions. Be conscious of your thought. Be conscious of your word. For me, I'm saying you, but I'm like generally looking in the mirror talking to myself. If that resonates with you, it does. I'm not trying to put it off on you. It is about remembering who you really are so that you can get on with the creation of your life experience in the way you intended before you come forth into this physical body, before you came forth into this physical body. So see, the little soul that I'm meant to shepherd has already been creating his or her life experience before coming into the physical body and into this magnificent leading edge experience where you fully intended to express your freedom in endless, joyous, co-creative ways. What's better? That's like the ultimate thing, creation. Creation is the ultimate reason why we're here. Can you understand how much well-being is flowing to you? Do you understand how much orchestration of circumstances and events on your behalf is available to you? Do you understand how adored you are? Oh, do you understand how adored you are? Do you understand how the creation of this planet, the creation of this universe fits together for the perfection of your experience? Whew. Baby, I think I might be a little crooked. It's okay. We're going to keep going. Do you understand how beloved you are, how blessed you are, how adored you are, and what an integral part of this creative process you are? Do you understand? I don't know if I understand, but I'm about to understand. I'm getting into it, sis. I'm getting into it, bro. Are you getting into this? Let's say it again. Do you understand how beloved you are, how blessed you are, how adored you are, and what an integral part of this creative process you are? We want you to. We want you to begin to understand the blessed nature of your being, and we want you to begin to look for the evidence of it, because we are showing it to you in every moment that you will allow yourselves to see it. In the lining up of lovers, money, fulfilling experiences, and beautiful things for you to see. In the lining up of circumstances and events, and in the lining up of amazing co-creative experiences where you are rendezvousing with one another for no other reason than for the fantastically important reason of fulfilling, satisfying, and pleasing yourself and giving yourself joy in the moment. Your motion forward is inevitable. It must be. You cannot help but move forward. But you are not here on a quest to move forward. You are here to experience outrageous joy. That is why you are here. That reminds me of Orlette, Chasing Joy. If you guys aren't following her, she's here on IG, or she's here on YouTube, and she's on IG. Chasing Joy. Alright, I highly encourage that you check this book out. I ordered another book, Brene Brown. Thank you, Tasha, for sending me that link about Oprah and Brene Brown. It just renewed my love of Brene Brown, and she has a book that's out on the bestseller list that I also got. So I'm gonna get through these books, especially now that I'm not traveling. I was thinking, oh, I'll have 6 hours each way on a plane ride, but now I got time. I got time today, Kaz. I got time. So I hope you make time for you. I wonder if, and Arlette, if you're watching, let me know, is your, or I guess the genesis of your chasing joy, because I feel like it resonated so well with me when I first heard the title of your YouTube channel and your blog, but now it even deepens that, like that's, we're looking for outrageous joy. Like we should be in the pursuit of outrageous joy. That helps me because I've been struggling these last couple days, and you know, with the past, present, and future, and my brother and everything else, my brothers and everything else. So I don't know, it just lifts my heart that my purpose is to be chasing outrageous joy and having that experience. That excites me. All right, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for your patience with me. I'm back. I'm going to be consistent, and I needed a break, as we all do. So I appreciate you. Bye.